friends, so today we are going to use our Cricut Maker vinyl, iron-on vinyl, and the cutest little pennant to make a wall hanging for my studio. So I have this little wall in my studio where I have tons of like little sayings and little inspirational things to kind of keep me going. And so I thought we would make a new one. I've been wanting to redo it. And so I thought we would make a new one and I would show you how to put this on these little pennant canvas that you can buy at the craft store for like $2. They're fantastic. Now, if you did want a larger one than you can find in the store, they're super simple to make as well. You literally can just cut them out with your Cricut rotary blade, like by hand, or you could serge it if you have a serger, but it's basically just a piece of fabric folded over a dowel. So let's hop over to the craft table. I'll show you what we've got, and then we'll hop into Design Space and I'll show you how to bring in the new free SVG that I designed for you guys just for this project. And as always, it's free for the first week before it hops into the shop. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so here on the craft table, we've got our Cricut Maker. I've got my Easy Press. I have a really pretty black glitter iron-on and a pink iron-on, and I have my pennant. Again, I think I paid $2 for this at Hobby Lobby. And then I have a mat, my weeding tool, my scissors, and my scraper. So let's hop over to Design Space and I'll show you the new design. In Design Space, we've opened up a new canvas, and then we're going to upload our design. And so for time's sake, I've already uploaded the image, but you would just select upload, and then wherever you save the image to on your computer, you would grab it. So we're going to grab the image, and don't worry, it's just because everything is black that it looks this way. So first thing that we're going to do is select all. And it looks like it's already selected all, so we're going to ungroup, okay? And then we're going to take this background piece and turn it pink so that we can see things easily. Okay, there we go. So now what we want to do is we want to group any of our lettering. And so if these were different colors, you could just group don't work, or you could group do or unless, but because I actually want to just cut them all at one time since they're the same color, I'm going to shut off my background, select all, and then I'm going to attach. So now when they go to the mat, they're all going to be one cut, one together. Okay, so now I put my background back, and let's go ahead and make it. So now we have two colors. We have black and we have pink, and what we're going to always do when we're using iron-on is mirror image. So it just flipped it around for us, and we'll do the same to the other piece whenever we get there. So let's go ahead and hit continue. Okay, so this is when you're going to connect your machine if it's not already connected. My Maker's already connected. So we're going to just be able to go ahead and set our material. And for the black, I am using a black glitter. And then for the background, I'm using just an everyday pink. One thing to note, guys, is you never, ever, ever put everyday on top of glitter. You can put glitter on top of everyday, but you can't do it the other way. It just won't adhere and it'll end up coming off. Okay, so for the black, we're going to use a glitter. Now, if you didn't already have glitter in your group, like I just had there, you would go up and select, I'll show you, you would go up to browse all materials, and then you could be able to pick from everything. I have put these as my favorites. That's why they show up right here. Okay, so let's go back to glitter, and we'll go ahead and take it to matte. Okay, so I've cut out a piece of black glitter that's 6.5 by 8. If you're wondering how big this should be each time whenever you're looking at it on the computer, when you're looking at it on the mat, you can actually just see the grids because it looks just like a mat, so you can count the grids and know exactly how big it needs to be. Okay, so I am going to take my glitter, put it on my mat, and then we'll pop it into the machine and cut it out, and then we'll go ahead and do the same to our pink, and then I'll meet you back here and show you how this works with our Easy Press. Okay, so now we've cut out both of the materials. Just take it off the mat, and you can weed this out. This one's actually super simple, and you'll notice I put some tape on the edges that mat's getting a little bit older, so I put some tape on the edges to hold everything down. But you can take your weeding tool and pull that away. And then for the lettering, you may want to use your bright pad if you have one, just to pull away from the smaller letters and things. But weeding's pretty simple. And then once we get done weeding, we will place, we're going to put the everyday down first with our easy press, and then we'll put the glitter on top. So the next major step you're going to do is measure. I am a big stickler about things being centered, and so I always use a clear ruler, my clear acrylic ruler, and make sure that my sides are exactly the right length. And then we're just going to take the easy press. We're going to press this down for 30 seconds at 340 degrees. Whoops. Since this is every day. Place it on, start our timer, and then you just want gentle pressure. Okay, now that our background is in place, I've placed the glitter iron-on on top, and I like to measure just to make sure. So on this side, we're about 3/4 of an inch. On this side, we're about 3/4 of an inch, just to make sure that our design is where we want it to be and that everything's gonna look good when we're done. Okay, so I'll put the interactive guide, the Cricut interactive guide for the easy press down below. But basically you just go and put in your information, so you have a canvas material and you have glitter, and it should be at 270. And we're going to start it, so it'll be 270 for 30 seconds on one side, and then you flip it over and do 15 seconds on the back side, and you're good. Okay, so now that we have done the easy press work, we want to peel always from an angle, and you can kind of test it. If it's not breaking away, then you can always put the easy press back on, but this looks like it's doing well. So you pull it off at an angle, and ta-da, you're done. Didn't that turn out gorgeous? I'm excited to get this hung. Okay, so there you have it. Dreams don't work unless you do, and it is so, so true. So I'm gonna hang this up in my studio. I hope that you have something fun that you can put, either this SVG or something else that you could put on a canvas, layer it. It makes it so cute. And by the way, if you grab the SVG, you could just use the background if you wanted to put different words on top of it. And that's gonna be free to you, my subscribers and my blog readers for the next week, and then it pops into the shop. And I would love it if you had any questions or anything like that, just leave them down below in the comments. I'll do my super best to answer you. And I hope you'll ring the bell and hit that subscribe button and join me every week for new, fun, crafty ideas. You are with Kim Byers at the Celebration Shop. I'll see you next time.